Hi guys, we are in winter season still, but it's not yet Christmas. I wanted to do something really related to the winter and how we feel in the cold season. I took inspiration in main from the naked trees around us and some snowflakes that we start to see here and there. This design works really well usually with nude colors as close as possible to our skin tone. We should start by applying at least 2 layers of these nude colors to make a nice base to work on. Then off camera, and I'm sorry for that, I applied some chrome sheet on 2 of the nails where I want to do some accents. Then you'll see why. I haven't shown this today, but I'll do a video where I showed you how to use these chrome papers or silver papers to do these effects. And then we started doing the fun part. So let's start doing a tree. So for that, what we basically have to do is to have a very thin brush and some black or very dark ink. And we start drawing the branches by doing straight lines that divert from one another. Then you can do a more complex tree, less complex tree, but this is basically how you build it up. Then, on the edge of the nail where I did the tree, I wanted to make some golden accents because it kind of reminds me of snow in the bottom of the tree. So for that, I just used some shimmer that I had around. I took a drop and I use a technique with sponge. Usually, this is what works the best for me. Any type of sponge, but dishwashing sponge are really the best. They really absorb the excess of the nail polish because it's usually not very concentrated in the sparkles. And like this, you get this 100% coverage on your nail and it looks fantastic. It's so easy to apply. Tap, tap, tap until you get all the shimmer on the nail. This looks really so pretty already. Actually, we could even stop here, but I decided to continue and now take inspiration on snowflakes and do some lovely ones. So first I'm starting with a big one, so it will have more details. And what you basically have to do is to draw a straight line and then imagine that you need to cut that straight line with another 2 orthogonal lines in a way that you get the 6 edges all with the same gap between them. And then what we do to draw the edges of the snowflake is to basically to go to two-thirds the way from the center and start do just a couple of straight lines at the edges, okay? This is very simple. Then if you want a big one and you want it to be more complex, you go half the way through and you do another 2 little lines. And this will give you that look of a complete snowflake. And it's really beautiful. You just need to believe that in the end you'll pull off the design because in the beginning it looks so messy and in the end it all works out. Even if the lines are not super straight, the lines are not very clean, in the end our brains do the rest and they fill in the gaps and everything and it will look like a snowflake. Then to finalize, I decided to add some sparkles in the edge of the nail after the copper line that I have added before. I decided not to add a lot of sparkles in the index finger. And so you can do that with a normal brush or even with a nail polish. And in the end of the process, we just need to now add a generous amount of top coat. Never forget that it needs to be generous so we don't drag the design from under. And we always need to wait our 10 to 20 minutes to really make sure that the nail polish is right before we apply the top coat. And we have this beautiful end product, which I really love. And I think it's one of the most elegant designs that I did in a while. It's really a wonderful design for all our Christmas parties and winter parties. So I really hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I did. And see you next week.